Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Indians. Cleveland hope to put a lid on their 7-game. Mike Clevenger gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
I know one thing. He looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy. Good sneaky fastball, low to mid-90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. Quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. See you later.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
2-0.
After two breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. No outs, nobody on. Three and one. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Miguel Sano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get. Justin Verlander gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, talk about a quality pitcher. His last start, he picked up career win number 250.
For the Indians,
that joined the likes of
the
Bob
right fielder,
Gibson,
Oscar
Carl Hubble, and Andy
Mercado.
Pettit in the 250 win club. Always fun to watch when this guy pitches.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
In there, strike 1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Another 0-2 home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Verlander's ready. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Fouled off.
I didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally stepping up to the plate. Max Kepler swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9.
Max Kepler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Upton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today.
Hitter.
And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Striding in, Brent Rucker, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Line towards center field. Upton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Ready now, Eugene Solari. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Friendly
leading off for the
and he's
Indians,
hoping to get things going
the
at the plate.
designated hitter,
it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. His line against Justin Verlander, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Pacheco racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
No left fielder.
And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Two out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. His line against Justin Verlander, just a 1 for 9. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the 2nd inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
2-2. Here it is. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians leave 1. They're down 1-0. Now in the box, Christian Pacheco, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
1 strike.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins. Here's Justin Upton now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Upton, or simply J-Up, he was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ballgame here today. Striding in for the Indians, number 38, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And a swing and a miss and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp out there, guys.
Oscar Mercado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the zone. A curveball in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hard liner to center field. Upton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 22.
Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Now batting, right fielder,
And now Max Kepler. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Kepler is retired, 2 down
the
now.
batter, number 5, designated
Next
hitter.
will be the designated
Right.
hitter, Brent
Rucker.
Rucker. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and 2 now. Heading out toward shallow right. Mercado has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this. Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the
Leading
inning
off
against
for
a
the
guy who
Indians,
struck out the side
the
last
second
inning.
baseman.
How did they get to him
Jacob.
here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as
Hernandez.
patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting
Lindor.
shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to first. Sano has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Fran Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Sliced hard on the ground. Arias scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indian. Now at the plate, Eugene Solari. He reached on a single in his first try.
The catcher.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off
Eugene
right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Ready for another chance. Royce Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Number 24.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Pacheco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Lewis stands at first with 1 out. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball, and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Nice AB right there. Grinded into a full count, brought himself a fastball and didn't miss it. Nice execution.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. He swings and grounds it to short. Hernandez at second. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins strand a pair. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-0 the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting
at the plate,
the third baseman,
as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting the first baseman.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bowers, base runner at first with 1 out. Drilled right back up the middle. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
running in a hole. 0-2 the count to him. From the belt, the pitch. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Still even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Justin
The
Upton
batter,
becomes the
number
second
38.
out in the bottom of the 5th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back-to-back. Ready once again, Alex Kay.
Leading off to
A
the
hit in 2 tries
The
so
left
far.
fielder, Alex
First
Kay.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And I
the
thought
first
this
baseman,
might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Stepping in now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Brent Rucker is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Kepler leads off first with one away. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners on first with 1 down. Line towards center field. Upton is there, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 8.
Now batting, Eugene Solari. First pitch of the at-bat, and that misses, ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in once again, Royce Lewis. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading
so
off
the
for
batting
the
turns
Indians,
over now and set to go.
the right fielder,
Oscar Mercado. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name
now
in this
batting,
one.
So
another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So here's Francisco Lindor now, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
No ball.
Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in Cleveland, Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 74 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 74.
Now at the plate, Christian Pacheco. He singled his last time up.
Christian Pacheco.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mercado moves over. 1 down.
The batter, number 2.
Luis Arias will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Mercado is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Number 11. Shortstop.
Digging in, Jorge Polanco. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. Nope. 3-0. Alex K would be next. The 3-0 pitch is taken. Strike 1. The 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Now at the plate,
Now
Alex
batting.
Hay. He
Left
got on
fielder.
top of one and was
Alex
a ground out victim
Hay.
last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here it comes, 0-2. And there goes Polanco. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. And that'll bring in
Leading
Fernando
off
Reyes.
for the
It's been an 0-for-2
the
effort for him
designated
to
hitter.
this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches,
The left fielder,
great
number
command,
10.
great location,
Jake
and the big key with 2 strikes,
Bauer.
he's attacking the zone.
Here now is Jake Bowers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Wow, talk about being efficient.
Up
How
next
about
for Cleveland,
6 pitches, 2
the third
strikeouts?
baseman,
Doesn't get much better than that.
Ramirez.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3.
Ladies
Hunter
and gentlemen,
Wood has been
your
summoned
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen, as he'll do so
Now
to
pitching
start the
for
8th.
Indians, number 44.
Next will be the cleanup
Hunter
hitter, Miguel Sano. He'll try to
Wood.
follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for
A
Minnesota,
good performance thus far
the right
by the
fielder,
visiting Twins, and they
Matt
lead it here in the 8th as you get a
Kepler.
look at our line score to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. He'll get it into second.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Brent Rucker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The relay. And he is out. Time for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Number 8, Eugene.
Into the box now,
Solari.
Eugene Solari. First offering on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Hit in the air to center field. Upton's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Not too many more shots. So now Carlos Santana. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
The first baseman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Number 8.
Coming to the plate, Justin Upton. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Upton becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
So digging
right
in
fielder.
now, Oscar Mercado. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Santana on third with 2 out. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Your
Adam
attention,
Simber
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start the
pitching for
9th
the
inning as he'll try to keep the score
Number
right
90.
where it is heading to the
Adam
bottom of the 9th.
Simber.
Into the box now, Royce Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Simber is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ball even at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mercado is there to put it away for out number 1.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Standing in now, Christian Pacheco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
I got 2-1 the count.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield, and Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs when you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. Cesar Hernandez.
Leading up for the Indians.
What's gone wrong for this
second
lineup
baseman
today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching him up here in the booth, man.
Francisco.
I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronmil.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the end.
He's got it, and the Twins will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 5-0 the final score today. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Justin Verlander
for the victorious Twins.
6th winning decision in this one, and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
For joining us here
make your way over to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American